North West, the daughter of Kim Kardashian, playing the lead in the 30th anniversary performance of The Lion King at the Hollywood Bowl. Let's talk about it. Her daughter, North West, played the lead. First off, this little girl is 10 years old, so let's put that aside. Anything that is manifesting itself in her life is obviously a direct result of her upbringing and the adults around her. So we're not focused on her as an individual. We're focused on everyone else involved in this. Not only did I watch that performance, I actually watched some of the audition tapes of the kids that auditioned to be Simba, the role that North West played. I listened to the stories of essentially some of these kids getting 3 callbacks, 4 callbacks. It's down to the line. You have these talented kids, and then someone waltzes in because they have an industry pull, and this child gets the role. On top of all of these other literal child prodigies, these talented kids who have experience on Broadway, who have experience here and there, let me tell you something else. Their original idea to find the person to play Simba, they wanted to lift a kid up. They didn't want a name. They wanted someone that was just pure talent. They wanted to lift up a no name. And I believe this because I know how Disney casts a lot of their big movies and how they cast a lot of their leads in these movies that are typically child voiced. What they will do, sometimes they'll do these like nationwide talent searches. They go and they look all over. They want the best talent. They want to pluck someone out of wherever. They want to lift this person up and they want to give this person an opportunity. Go back and look at how Disney cast their lead roles. That's how they typically do it. Every single person involved in the casting of this should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. And I hope that they're learning from their mistakes. Just go and watch the performance and do yourself a favor. Maybe go and research the kids that audition for this roles, their families, their stories. The American dream was stolen from a child so that a rich, greedy family could continue their greed. It wasn't about talent. It wasn't about merit. It wasn't about, I worked for this thing so hard. I want this thing. I want to show my talent. I have passion for this. No, it was about, I'm going to take me. I don't care. Look at the performance. Was this performance respectful? Did it have basic knowledge of even stage direction or anything? Ask yourself that question. And then go and look at the kids who auditioned for this role and what was stolen from them out of greed. This makes me so angry and it happens so much, and I can't even imagine how demoralizing it was not only for the families that found out who this role went to and why. I can't imagine what it was like for these adults who performed in that show. Look at it. They're professional, they're amazing, they're talented, and they had to rehearse with this child. How demoralizing is it for them to have had to work so hard to have this moment? And this was it. This was it. Support who you want to support, idolize who you want to idolize. That's cool. To me, I am not down with this, and I really, really hope whoever was behind this, I hope they're hearing the sheer backlash and the sheer disgust that's coming from the public and just the embarrassing display that was that performance, and I hope they do better. And by the way, it's not the child's fault. It's whoever put her in that position. It's whoever allowed this. It's the producers of the show. It's the parents. That's who the fault lies with. And this is wrong. And everyone involved, hopefully if they don't know it, if they didn't know it then, they know it now. And there it is. And let me tell you something else. There's a lot of voiceover roles, a lot of lead voiceover roles that are going to some of these kids simply because they are the daughter of so on and so forth. And these are kids that they're getting it from their name. And every single one of these kids that gets a role because of their name or because their parents are pulling strings for them, the American dream is being stolen from another child. This could be a life-changing role. These could be life-changing roles from another child. And it's being stolen from them out of pure greed.